With Georgia college campuses opening back up, many students' lives have had to drastically adjust to the new normal. We've decided to go out to 2 different college campuses and interview students to see how the coronavirus pandemic has affected their daily life.
So coronavirus, it's got its positives and its negatives. Some of its positives are I don't have a lot of traffic. People are getting to finally work from home and get in the digital wave. Negative, of course, victims, hospitals being full, all the people that are actually being affected.
Coronavirus affected my life by making me change which schools I was supposed to actually go to. It also forced me to be more responsible with my money, because money is tight. It kind of forced me to value things that are here right now.
It's been unfortunate because our whole senior year got all messed up from it, in high school. But I don't know, it sucks.
Well, as a student athlete, it has affected our season a lot. We pretty much now we can't have anyone over our dorms or anything because we have to be extremely careful because no one can get it, or else it could potentially spread to the rest of the team. Sometimes, or in the past, the media has fluffed it up a little bit, but it's still something that is very prevalent and is affecting us.
Well, hopefully it doesn't affect my later years, but right now it's definitely gonna make my social life a little harder, just because it's a little bit harder to meet people. It's easier to talk to people or text people, but actually meeting them face to face is gonna be a lot harder.
It puts socialization down by hundreds of degrees. It's necessary right now, so I understand. It's kind of boring right now.
The negative side is I know some people that's been hurt by it. They've been affected. As you can see, it's a lot more different on campus now because it's more quiet. We should be all having tailgate in homecoming. We can't have that this semester. Hopefully next semester we can do something.
In my personal life, I've been blessed that I don't have anybody near me or family member that has been contacted by COVID. So for that sense, I am blessed to say that. People are going into the digital wave, and I have a digital marketing agency, which has helped bring a lot of more clients, helped our revenue go up. And so for that aspect, me personally has done some good.
So most of my classes right now are online. I do have a couple of blended classes. I'm not from Georgia, so I did need to stay at the dorm, but I do feel pretty safe in the sense that a lot of my classes are online, so I don't really need to interact with a lot of people. It really depends. I am glad that I have a few in person, but the online so far has been pretty good. My teachers are pretty cooperative, and I'm not really having that hard of a time.
I'm taking both. So the online hasn't changed, but my in-person classes are mostly hybrid now. The teachers, I think they're also trying to figure out the online schedule. So switching to almost completely online is kind of tough because the assignments are not all in the same place necessarily. And so I think the first week was kind of weird to get used to it, but now I'm totally fine with it. It's cool.
I only have one in-person class, but most of my classes are online.
I have multiple online classes, but I do come to campus just to still get the feel of college.
Yeah. Which would you guys prefer, in person or online?
In person.
Yeah.
In person, definitely.
I'm taking online classes right now.
Only?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm actually doing both. Some of my classes are doing in-house, and then some of the classes you got to come over here.
Which would you prefer? Are you happy with online?
I want to come to class.
Yeah.
I don't like online classes. I have bad ADHD, so I'm not going to concentrate very well at home. I'd rather be here in the classroom.
I'm taking mostly online classes, but I have one blended class. I honestly prefer the blended class. I don't like online classes at all.
I think the rules and regulations that they put upon the campus is necessary for everybody's health, the whole mask. That's necessary. It's college. Everybody, we're still young. We don't make the best decisions.
They have handled it pretty well. All these rules and regulations, these are all necessary in order to keep us safe. One criticism is the online classes and its structure. a lot of the professors, they haven't really been knowing what to actually do and have like adjust to like online classes, and that has also affected students, especially like us, like freshmen who are just coming off of high school. So I feel as if KSU hasn't really tried to like give us like guidance in like that area, but aside from that, they've handled this situation pretty unwell.
I think they're handling it pretty good. I mean, they're doing everything they can just to make sure everything's taken care of.
I think that we need to make sure we're being safe, but I think that we're doing good at Kennesaw, but we just need to make sure we're social distancing.
I think Kennesaw is doing a good job at it, requiring masks pretty much everywhere. I think that if you keep a college in, like, going on, then you're going to have to expect that not everyone is going to adhere, and people will get it. I think since everyone else, like all the other colleges are doing it, it's not really going to be, and since they're doing such a good job of making everyone wear masks and stuff, I see no reason to shut it down, really.
Yeah, I think they're doing a pretty good job. Yeah, there aren't any guests allowed in the housing, and housing, everything meets online, so there is very like minimal human interaction.
We're seeing like a lot more sanitization of public spaces, so that's good.
They're doing good. I think I don't have any complaints so far. It's the second week, so I think by them allowing us to still come to class is a huge deal. The Commons is still open, so that's a huge deal as well. Kennesaw is not doing that bad about it.